Hey everybody, today on Henry's HowTos, I'm going to show you how to make tater tots. These are also known as potato gems. Let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so I'll be doing this recipe based on 5 potatoes. So the first thing I'm going to do is just peel these. Now when picking potatoes to use, try and use the darker ones or the dirty ones. Don't use something like a red potato. Now this can also be done with sweet potato too. Alright guys, so once you've peeled them all, I'm just going to place them straight into a pot. And we're going to top this up with some water. Now you just want the water to cover the top. Now let's move on to our stove. So just on a high heat, we're going to bring this to the boil. Alright, so once you have a boil going like this, just make sure it's gentle, so put it on the medium heat. And we just want to simmer this for around 6 to 8 minutes. We don't want the potatoes to be completely soft like a mash, but they need to be nice and tender. Okay guys, so we're at the 8-minute mark now. Now a knife should not go all the way through, but be able to go through comfortably. So basically you want the sort of texture where you could make a potato salad with this. But you don't want it to be a mash where it's just going to fall apart, because that won't work. So once you reach that, turn the heat off and we're going to drain these. So I'm just going to place mine into a colander. Now I've got a small bowl underneath to catch any water. I'm not going to pour cold water on this, just let it naturally cool down. So guys, for this next part we just need a box grater. I'm just using the coarse side for this and obviously your bowl. Now provided your potatoes have cooled down, because it's going to be hard if they're hot, all we're going to do is grate these. So you should end up with something stunning and beautiful like that. So what we're going to do now is start to season this. So I'm just going to add 1 heaped teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of finely chopped parsley. Now you can obviously add whatever you want, so you can add some cheese in there if you like, you can add some spices. Personally I'd add a bit of paprika. I'm just going to keep this very simple and straightforward. And all we're going to do now is just mix this together. Now mix it by hand, don't use a food processor. Now at this stage, this mixture is completely gluten free. Now you can add a bit of flour in there if you want. I personally don't find the point, because the potatoes itself, they're starchy, so as you can see it sticks together perfectly well. So you don't really need the flour. So now we'll preheat our deep fryer, so to 170 degrees Celsius. Alternatively, you can oven bake these at 200 degrees, but it's not the same. Trust me, fry them, they're much better. So all we're going to do now is just shape these. So you just want to grab about a tablespoon of our mixture, not too much, just like that. And just in our hands we just want to shape it into the tater tot sort of shape, which is pretty much like a rectangle. But you can do circle if you want, you can do whatever. After you've done that, place it onto a tray with some baking paper. And we'll just continue molding all of these. Alright, so in my case that's the result. So guys, what I'm going to do now is just put these into the freezer for about 5 minutes. Just that quick chill will help them keep its form. Alright, so we can go ahead and fry these now. So I've just placed my baskets into the deep fryer. What this does is the potatoes won't stick to the actual baskets. So we'll go ahead and slowly put these in. After a couple of seconds, just quickly shake your baskets, just to make sure they're not sticking to each other. Alright, so these will take around 3 to 4 minutes to cook. Obviously the potatoes are pretty much half cooked, but we want a nice golden brown colour, and obviously a beautiful crunch. Alright guys, so it's 3.5 minutes now. Just look at that beautiful golden brown colour. So let's just take our baskets out. Let all that oil come out for a few seconds. And we'll just dump that straight into a bowl. I've just lined it with some paper towel. We want to get rid of all that excess oil. And we'll continue with the rest. Alright, so we'll just season that with a pinch of salt. And let's serve. Alright, and there we have it. Just serve that up with some ketchup. You know, they may be gluten-free, but unfortunately they're not carb-free. But I guess you only live once. I hope you like that, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. If you've got any comments or suggestions, just leave them at the bottom, and I'll see you all next time.